Greetings, fellow slinging agents in the wild. It's your trusted handler, Brian, welcoming you back. We have for your listening pleasure our season finale of our homebrewed scenario, Acquired Taste. But first, let's get those shoutouts out of the way. Not that I want to rush through them or anything, but let's do it. I want to welcome our newest YouTube subscriber, Monsieur Potato Head. Yep. Welcome to the show, Mr. Potato Head. Glad you're here. Moving on to the comments, we have from Realms of the Unknown, who says, had a great time listening to this episode this morning. Kind of wished I got a chance to hear that joke in the beginning, though. Yeah, well, I think that would have extended our runtime into next season. Who knows, maybe I could get Tone Dog to drop it for us. Fingers crossed. Either way. Next, from a subscriber who's been with us for a while, of Steam, Steel, and Murder, who says, another fine episode, gentlemen. Thank you, Mr. Murder. I love it when you write in, and we do our best. Thank you. Then we have from Tom Austin 303. I think this may be the first time he's commented on the show, and here's why. He says, I'm subscribed, but I missed the alert. So seeing all these new Hard 20 episodes was an unexpected pleasure. I realized I particularly enjoyed the players' style. The Hard Slingers have lots of fun, but they play the agents as serious and competent. This is a great balance that not many actual play groups manage, but these guys are top notch. Keep the great shows coming. Dude, what high accolades. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate it. Thank you for noticing. And finally, over on our Facebook page, we have from Jim Joney, who writes, I seldom leave comments, but this is such an underrated podcast. That, Jim, is awesome. And it speaks volumes that this show is being enjoyed and that you listeners have been getting the word out there. That was my hope from the intro on episode 5. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Remember, even though this is our season finale, we still have our after action report, which we drop raw, and the epilogue for this season, which is a 2-parter. So let's not worry about the post-season break just yet, and instead, let's warm up our dice and top off our glass as Roll the Hard 20 presents episode 6 of our homebrewed scenario, Acquired Taste. Thank you all for being with us. Thank you.
Goodness we didn't record that.
Yeah,
what we were previously talking about.
I can't wait. I did get 2 of the episodes edited, so I still have 3 more to go, plus this one and the after action report. So, but good news is you'll probably be doing it up this evening. So let me lead us in, and then we'll give you a little bit of rundown, and we'll go from there. Ready?
I'm ready.
Hey. Greetings, fellow slingers. Welcome back to Roll the Hard 20. It is I, your trusted handler, Brian, and with me, my hard slingers of yore. Yeah, you know our panel is nothing but hard slingers of yore now. We are just going in the yours, in mine, and everybody else's. So, as you've slowly been working your way to figure out what's been going on in Providence, Rhode Island, you find that the individual that you may be targeting is somebody known as Dorin Dalca. What he is and what he may be and how he's intertwined with the Kincaids, go back and listen to episodes 1 through 5. Just know that right now you are currently at Dalca's estate. As you arrive, it's probably about 11:15 at night. The entire evening is shrouded in fog. As you pulled up to this estate, you could see the diffused lights on all 3 floors of this are illuminated. You see on the 3rd floor balcony an individual being held over the railing, blonde hair, full beard, wire ring, glasses. Michael Collins being held by his throat by an individual with slicked black hair in a black suit. Collins exclaims to Dalca, "Damn your soul for what you've done to Beatrice and me." And at that, Dalca looks at him and says, "I did nothing more than either of you sought. She died giving birth to my child, and you will die knowing she did so willingly. Liliana, witness me." And with that, Dalca released his grip around Collins's throat, plummeting him 3 floors, exploding in a spray of crimson right at both of your feet and right before the open front door.
Is he okay? So he drops him at our feet. So we're right below looking up at this Dorin Dalca guy. He sees us. What does he do?
You see him post both of his hands on the balcony and look down at the two of you. And I don't even need you to make an observation check, but you can see a bit of a smirk on his face. Then you see the woman dressed in white right behind him move forward a little bit onto the balcony right next to him and put a hand on his shoulder. Now I need you to make an observation check.
Okay. Yeah, I want to know if this is Beatrix or if it's Mrs. Celeste Kincaid. Observation. 57 under 72.
Passed. 58 under 75.
Both of you look up and see this woman. She's quite a distance away, but you do notice 2 things. Number 1, this woman looks exactly like the woman in the pictures at the Kincaid residence. And number 2, she looks like she's in her 3rd trimester.
Well, I would think that has to be, unless there's some sort of supernatural progeny speed or whatever, that would have to be Kincaid's kid, right? Because this is Celeste, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so unless he poked her and then she just got fat real quick, you know? Okay, so... All right, Adesso, I mean, are we just going to go into the lair of the fucking worm here?
Well, we got to go in blazing. We got to conclude this.
Fucking set fire to the whole place.
Not a bad idea.
They're all inside.
Yeah. We only have to worry about whether or not they can escape from where they currently are. Do I have a shot at the guy up top? The guy who just dropped the other guy? Do I got a shot at him? Do I got a shot at Dorin Dalca?
He's definitely has cover. Not only because of the mist, but because of the balcony itself.
I'll see if I can bring him down. Gonna demoralize him.
Yeah.
I'll look up to him and I'll step back a little bit, but still being prepared to do a dodge if I need to, if he sends some kind of eldritch lightning bolt down. Dalca, come face me as your son Cedric did. Hopefully, you will fare better than he did.
The smirk on his face diminishes. You see the wooden balcony, the railing, crack under the grip of both of his fists. And he backs away a little, making it even more difficult for you, Adesso, to see him.
Sorry, Tom. But we wiped that smirk off his face. That's damage right there.
Yeah.
The woman whom he addressed as Liliana looks down at the two of you, and you see a blank expression on her face, emotionless, but just a glint of something in her eyes, and then she backs away as well.
And I'll speak to her as well. Jules, rest easy now, Celeste.
Her chin rises up, almost in a defiant look, and then turns and goes back towards the opening onto the balcony.
All right, Adesso, I think I've planted some some seeds of hostility in there.
I guess we make our dynamic entry and go kinetic. Just back me up. Let's do it.
All right, what do we have? You have
We make our way to the door, gun out.
You enter the estate, and you can guess almost immediately where Dorin Dalca gets the antiques that he furnishes his store with. They most likely come from his estate. Candles housed in bronze and iron receptacles illuminate the interior, and you see antique wooden furnishings. Their deep, dark wood, a testament to time and craftsmanship long forgotten. Clear and smoked crystal baubles hang from iron displays, and gold and silver embossed tapestries cover spider-lined marble floors. A sweeping staircase to your right leads up to the second floor, and a 2-foot-tall rustic metal tube with an 8-inch opening sits next to the first step. Several antique canes are nestled within, but lying on the floor next to the can is an ornate bronze ball and a rubber base for a cane.
What's a rubber base for a cane?
It's on the other end, like that would be on the floor. That would be, so like if you...
Like a cane that has a rubber bottom?
Like what Tone's holding up right now.
Oh,
yes.
okay. Why do you have a fucking cane there, Tom?
Oh, this is actually, this is the stick of the cane I take with me to the federal courthouse. And, yeah, some of the homeless can get a little
Because you have
aggressive.
problems walking. If this,
Yes.
when this goes
Well, I
live.
do have that plate in my leg, so I bring
right.
this for assistance.
Well, that's
I had
good.
that plate installed to match the plate in my head.
Okay, are any of the... So is this place lit with candles?
Yes, they are lit.
Okay, is there anything that's like a candelabra that has multiple candles, or something that has a big... I'm looking for a way to procure some flame.
Okay. They're sporadically placed.
Okay.
From Romania. Fucking gypsies.
Okay. Well, if I can, I want to grab something that looks like fire. Or not looks like fire, but looks like I could hold it without it just like blowing out like as soon as I take a walk.
There's really nothing like that. Most of the candles are just straight up candles.
Okay.
Some are burned
All right.
down to about 3 inches. Some are still hitting at the 10-inch mark, and anywhere in between.
Okay, well, Ichi is going to grab one of the candles that looks like it won't just blow out as soon as I move, and I want to bring that with me. I have a feeling that we're going to need some fire.
Let's not burn anything until we're sure yet.
Firepower. I know you like that, Adesso.
Oh, absolutely.
No, I'm going to be, it's just a backup. Well, Adesso, if we want, we could set fire to this place now. Otherwise, we're walking up the stairs to that third floor and facing the pinnacle vampire.
As
Well,
cold,
as women.
calculating, and emotionless as I like to pretend I am, I don't really feel like burning alive a pregnant woman. Besides, she
No
could be
longer
innocent.
a woman.
Probably not. But let's verify that before we do anything else.
I'll
Besides,
let you do that.
okay.
I'll handle the vampire. I'll handle the band. You handle the groupies.
Got it. All right. Let's, obviously they're upstairs, so let's go up the stairs in standard 2x2 cover formation.
Yeah.
Okay. So you make your way up the staircase to the second floor landing. And from what you can just make out from the little illumination from the floor below, this is the estate's library. Nestled in deep shadows, you can just make out the many shelves that line the perimeter of the second floor. Several deep chase lounges angle back into the darkened corners and nest next to dormant candelabras. You notice that on the opposite side of the landing, the staircase continues, beckoning you towards the third floor.
Okay. And the candelabras you said are empty.
Yeah, well, they're dormant.
Dormant. Okay.
They're not lit, so it's dark. Are there any light switches on the walls?
Did you bring a candle with you each?
Well, I was not to keep belaboring this point. I want to grab a candle and then go and light a candelabra, at least for me, and then have it.
Okay.
Because I think fire is going to be a good help in this.
What would you like to do?
Well, after each gets done lighting the candelabra, I'll keep the stairway covered, and then when he's done, we move forward.
I'm going to grab a candelabra and light it.
Okay. There's 2 candelabras. One of them has 4 candles, and one of them has 1.
Is the one candle bigger, thicker? Doesn't matter?
They're all the same size. It looks like the other ones have just burned their way down.
Okay, I'll grab the one that has 4, as long as it's not something that I feel is going to hamper my movement, or it's not like a 6-foot tall one that I got to hold like two-handed.
No, it's probably about 18 inches tall,
Okay.
maybe 20 inches from left to right. It looks like it would have held 6 candles. 2 of them, the outer ones, are burned down to nothing. The 4 center ones have about 40% of a candle left.
Well, if possible, I'll replace one of the burnt out ones with the candle I brought up, so now it has 5, hopefully.
Okay.
All right.
There's still the one in the other one if you want.
Oh, no, that's fine.
You don't like anybody to fucking help you. Okay. Tell me what you do.
We're going to proceed in standard 2x2 cover formation. Only one of my covers has now got some candles. And we're going to go down the hallway, up the stairs.
Okay. It's not really down a hallway. Imagine a round landing. You come up on one side. There's the library.
Scarface.
And as you come around, then you start going up the other, across from you. Makes your way up to the 3rd floor.
Adesso, do you have any hit points off?
I do. I have suffered a loss of 4 hit points.
Okay, same here, but you have, I think, start with 11?
Started with 12.
12, okay. Well, I'm at 10 now, so maybe I'll take the front, but off to the side so you'll be able to shoot.
Right. You want to go first? You sure don't want me to go first?
Well, you have less hit points.
Yeah, but not by much. I have a pistol, and you have the jack blade and a candelabra.
Yeah.
I can't shoot through you, but you probably can stab over or around me.
That's fine. You go first, Shield.
I'll go first. Okay.
If he has to stab around you, he's going to suffer a penalty.
Yeah, as I would, if I have to shoot around, I'm going to suffer a penalty.
But I can duck. And
Yeah.
you can shoot over me.
All right, good call. All right, each goes first. I'll come around behind him.
Okay. By the time you reach the 3rd floor, nearly all the light from the 1st floor has diffused and gone gray. There's a lot of open air on this 3rd floor, and only one door, and that's at the top of the far end of the landing. And it is closed.
Okay. So, if there's people here, like meaning the woman, if she's not a vampire or one of his brides, she might be constrained to the standard type of movements and stuff that we are. But with him, if all the rumors are true from the movies, he could appear in a cloud of smoke as a swarm of rats, whatever. So let's be wary. I think we should each flank aside in the hallway, not going center down where he's going to, I don't know, shoot a ballista through or something. I don't know. Some antique friggin' damage.
Right. Just so in preparation, I'm going to put that wooden knife in my belt. So if my pistol proves to be ineffective, I do have something wooden I can use.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think we're just walking into a meat grinder, but there's nowhere else that we can get in, huh? Look at the smirk on his face, Tony. He's like looking so smug, man. Oh, the fucking handler's ready. Yeah, walk down the hallway.
Go up the stairs.
We should have just burned it at the base, just ruined his game. I'm just kidding.
The ground shudders as it opens up beneath your feet.
We all die. Okay, I say we go down the hallway. Are there any kind of like candelabras or sconces on the walls that are providing light, or is there house light, like light bulbs? Or
No.
I'm glad we brought the torches.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that can be lit down there, or no? Like there's no like just put out candles?
No, nothing.
light
Nothing
switch.
on the walls. Nothing There's not even a like any ornate furniture at all. When the staircase comes up to the top, to the third floor landing, you could see that it curves around to another door.
Okay.
Basically, you could lean over the balcony and see all the way down to the first floor, which is where all the illumination is coming from. You could just make out the second floor balcony beneath you. It's almost like a spiral stairs that goes all the way down. And as it comes up to one floor, it opens onto that floor, and then at the far end of that, this staircase continues making its way up to the next floor.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Almost like a lighthouse
Okay.
but it's much larger.
The banisters for the stairs they're like wooden beams or slats.
Yes.
Right.
All right. Well, you want to upgrade your wooden knife there, Odessa? We could bust one of these.
Yeah, let's do that. Get a little more reach.
Each is going to try to just do a side thrust kick, snapping one of them at the top of it, probably where the thin part is.
Give me a strength check.
Okay.
Each.
Under 70. 28.
Snap this thing.
Okay, you have to grab it, Odessa. I got my hands full.
No problem. Pistol in one hand, stake in the other.
All
Okay.
right.
The door cracks open slightly at the sound of that.
Can I put a bullet through it?
Go for it.
All right.
I will. You're the one telling me not to set fire.
I know, and then I got
you just gonna
excited.
shoot?
I was thinking that, right?
You
I
hear
don't want to
this,
sit there and
listeners?
kill the innocent, yet I'm willing to put a bullet through a doorway without knowing what's on the other side because fuck it, why not? The smirk of the handler made me think again that what game I'm playing and who's DMing this thing.
Well, now you're gonna end up.
And killing the woman, of course. Yeah, because he put
And the
her there
baby.
through first.
Just give him the nod.
Ooh. 91.
91.
You missed
Never
the
mind.
house.
The round goes through the door. You hear nothing else.
Got it. Does that eye in the doorway go away?
The what?
Well, I thought someone was looking through there.
No, the door just cracked open a little bit. That's all.
Here,
Okay.
I'll cover for you. Knock, knock.
Yeah.
There,
Well, no, now I'm going to lead forward, kick it open with my foot, and then keep the pistol up in front.
Okay. So you kick open this door, and it opens onto a lavish bedroom, complete with a massive bed with a canopy. You see a
Great.
few candles are enough to make out that the balcony beyond the bedroom is just yawning on the far side. Standing in the doorway, leading out onto this balcony, is this pregnant woman dressed all in white. And just beyond her, leaning against the balcony's banister, you see the man dressed all in black. Each,
Yes.
you recognize this individual from a black and white photo that you pulled out of a car of a man you left dead in the antique store. Only this guy doesn't look like he has aged 1 hour from when you saw that photo, whereas the other man was probably in his 90s.
Okay.
The man pushes himself away from the railing and says, visitors at this hour. You see, Liliana, you leave the door open and all kinds of vermin just come in. And who might you be? And what business do you have with me?
Let me introduce ourselves.
Please.
We are the angels of retribution. You are the murderer of children,
The murderer of
of
children.
wives. And now we have come to avenge not only Jules, but Celeste, Owen, Mr. Collins, Officer Murray, Detective Kershaw, as well as Ernest.
At that, he actually smiles and he says, "Do you hear that, my darling? They want to blame the death of your son, Ernest, on me. Shall I regale the two of you with a tale?" Before, of course, you hold me accountable for something so malevolent as such.
Please, regale us.
You know, buyer's remorse always comes too late. Did you know that Owen and I go way back? 9 years ago, Owen sought me out. We were never allies. We were by definition mortal enemies. So I could only imagine the pain it brought him when he came to me that fateful evening when his eldest son Ernest had fallen ill, and he begged me to save his son's life. Of course, I presented a counter-proposal, and imagine my surprise when he refused, only to go home and watch his boy die. But he never understood the machinations behind why he sought me out, behind why Ernest fell ill. Because although it was not that long ago that she wasn't mine, she had been wanting me for years. Imagine that, a woman with a plan. She began to administer Paris Green to her son Ernest, which, as you know, is a very dangerous poison, enough to make him deadly ill. And it was she who insisted that Owen find me and ask me for help, because she was certain that he would accept my terms of trading the boy's life for hers. I seem to recall the first time I heard her voice. What was it you said, darling? And together they both say, "Take me with you," simultaneous. I had moved on just after that and knew Owen Kincaid blamed me for the boy's death. He had to misplace blame, don't you believe, darling? And time ate away at that man until 9 years later, he was pointed in the direction of Providence by Celeste. Oh, the heat of that woman comes off so strong. This time she made her dream of being with me come to fruition by arranging for her other son's fate to be sealed. And on the anniversary of the day of his eldest's death, Owen prepared to make right the wrong he believed I had perpetrated on him. What he could not have known, what I was aware of the moment he set out to get me, that was when I took what was mine. You see, gentlemen, she is the grand orchestrator of why you seek me out this evening.
And the wife of Mr. Collins?
Well, unfortunately for her, she just couldn't survive the birthing process of my child. You see, in order for a pinnacle vampire such as myself to reproduce, we must mate with mortal women, unfortunately. And he looks at Celeste. They don't survive the process. But it is something my darling Liliana wants, is it not, my darling? And she just nods, and you see tears coming down her eyes, possibly at the remembrance of what she had to do to get to this point.
Now, not to take this storytelling hour into the second hour, what is with the Liliana business? That is something I am unfamiliar with.
That is her new name now that she belongs to me. Just like Jules belongs to me, regardless of what you did to his mortal body. Cedric will always be part of the Dalca clan.
I don't think so. Not after what we did to him. Fire and cold steel have a way of remedying vermin such as yourself. And we'll make sure that we stop all of this tonight. Either you die or no. You die. And with that, I'll fucking toss the candelabra onto that bed with the fucking covering on it.
The The bed starts to smoke and ignite. Based on dexterity, because I have everyone's written down,
Yeah.
Dalca goes first.
Oh, not. I don't like that.
I think you would.
I burned your linens.
See, I wish I had a shotgun or something with a
That's your gun that does
what
D12.
death.
How are you guys standing in the room? Is one of you in front of the other?
We were side by side. I was
Side by
saying, going
side.
down the hallway, so we
we would have
kept that.
split.
And
Okay.
I'm near the bed. He's, I guess, on the
Other
opposite
side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not like we're 20 feet away.
Okay. In the blink of an eye, he turns to mist and disappears and reappears right behind you. I have two
How you
targets.
doing?
1, 2, 3 for each, 4, 5, 6 for Adesso, 6 Adesso. He immediately attacks you with a claw to start. 17.
Ow.
His armor class is 18. You miss.
Yeah.
You take 3 points of damage and 1 point of con damage each.
Oh.
This individual appeared right behind you. Tell me what you do. You don't have the candlebra, right?
No, I threw that so I can have my hands free to throw him in the center of the burning mass next round.
Okay.
That con bonus, or that con, not bonus, but that con, that negative
Damage.
1. How long does that last?
You're going to need to seek some kind of other attention, not something a doctor is going to be able to heal you with.
What did it
Got
do?
it.
Just knock down your constitution?
Yeah.
Yes, by 1 point.
Oh, okay. Well, if I can, I want... so is it my attack or his?
Yours.
Oh, okay. Am I able to do, like... Since I was right next to the bed and he's next to me, can I grab him and do a judo throw?
You could certainly attempt that.
He's
yes.
already done his move, right? So hopefully he can't move again.
Okay.
I want to try that just for fun. That
Okay,
sounds
yeah.
kind of cool. Would that be what, a melee unarmed combat, or would it be
Yeah, unarmed
athletics?
combat. Yeah.
Okay, unarmed combat is actually my best.
Cool.
So I'm going to try to grab him if he's tangible, and stepping forward with my right foot behind his, like sweeping his leg and giving him a push.
Okay.
Under 55, 14.
14.
Right on.
So you fling him. Where do you fling him to?
I want to throw him on the burning bed
Okay.
and see if
He
that
hits-
does anything.
He hits the bed, and we'll address that on his turn.
Okay.
Just so you know, listeners, we play this a little pulpy, and I know that at times we get some of the combat rules incorrect or whatever. But God, we love to have fun doing this. So if we are making a mistake, please write in, let us know, and we'll try to make corrections as we go along. But we just really love this game. Adesso, I need for you and I to do a roll off with a D20.
Right. D20.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me, you did not.
I rolled an 8, but on a D12.
Okay, well, I need that D20.
Tell me you rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, it's a 7. It's a 7.
Are you sure
rolled a
it's not a
7.
D7?
Okay.
I thought it was a 1. It's a 7.
Adesso, tell me what you do.
I laugh hysterically because I rolled a 7. How many targets do I have?
2.
We want the vampire, dude.
Right. Okay. I'll shoot
3
the
if you count
vampire.
each.
And 4 if you count the baby.
Yeah. I'm going to shoot that motherfucker on the bed. Make sure he stays there. 42 under 60. So if it actually damages him, which I'll be curious to see, that's what I did.
What's your damage?
Oh! I rolled a 12.
Hey!
I had to warm up the die.
Okay.
So apparently this is he lays prone and I'm just like, bam! Center
He's
mass.
kicking it on fire.
Yeah. So 12 points with my Delta Elite 10 millimeter.
You hear a screech coming from the balcony. Mm-hmm. And you see Liliana attack you, Adesso.
I love you, Adesso.
Of course, man.
19.
Oh,
Wow, that's
you
gone.
got hit by a girl.
I know.
Plus
And
one
let me
baby
guess, she's
damage.
going to kill me too.
As she hits you for 3 points of damage as she claws into the side of your neck.
Ow!
Does it feel
Dalca
like... Oh, sorry.
rolls off the bed, his coat on fire, and he flings it off.
Was there any damage done by the fire that I can tell? Is he a little
Roll
crispy?
a
hair on fire?
d4.
D4. 3.
He locks eyes with you each. And I need for you to make a power check.
Oh, is he giving me the fucking whammy eyes? Under 50. 45. Fuck. All 3 so far I've made.
You feel this gaze.
Hey.
Drill into the back of
Hey!
your mind.
I don't need no gaze drilling. Did you say my behind?
Oh my lord.
May have to beep that.
You feel this gaze drill into the back of your mind. And it's Adesso's scream that actually forces you to turn away from his look. Just long enough for him to not make something happen to you. He leaps across and attacks you.
Oh my god, he's got lots of attacks and moves, and
7. Man, this guy's on fire tonight.
I'll dodge that.
You want to dodge it?
I want to make him roll again, yeah.
Do you have dodge on your thing?
I do. So I have to roll over a 19, which what he rolled?
He rolled a 7.
A 7.
So, what's your number on your thing?
40.
40. You have to roll under that, but
Above 7.
above 7, yes.
All right. Missed. 84.
Damn.
Yeah.
You take 3 points of damage and 1 point of con damage. You're up.
Just so for the listeners and for Adesso, hitting that guy with the 12 points, that did absolutely nothing, huh?
Didn't seem to phase him too much, no.
Oh, that sucks. Okay.
He soaked it up, though.
Yeah, he did.
Each.
Yeah.
You're up.
I dodged, so I can't do
Oh, that
anything.
was your move. Okay, Adesso.
I'm thinking the pistol's not having an effect, so what I want to do is holster that up and then hit him with my stake.
Well,
Now
I
you got
don't
this
know.
woman right on you, point blank.
Oh, that's right.
And
Well, the
he's
bullets will
right next
work
to
on
you,
her.
So tell me what you want to do.
All right, I want to move her out of my way. I'm going to shoot her. Sorry.
Shoot her in the belly, point blank.
Oh, there
That'll
we go.
fucking get his attention.
Yeah.
Now
I'm
you're
gonna have to
point
shoot
blank,
her.
so you actually get 20% of this attack roll.
Nice.
Oh, very nice.
That's what, 75 or something? 77?
That would bring me up. Plus 20 will bring me up to an 80.
Oh, shit.
Under 80. 33.
Hey, critical success.
Success.
Ooh, this is going to hurt.
Max damage, Adesso.
Right on. She gets hit for 12 points.
12 points.
Blammo.
She crumples to the floor. And for just a brief moment, the room goes silent. And you hear Dalca give off this guttural scream, like coming from the depths of his throat. He looks at you, Adesso. And he breaks away from you each.
Attack of opportunity.
Not in this day and age. He looks into your eyes, Adesso, and I need for you to make that power check too.
Right on. Power 65. I got a 41. So
41.
pass.
You feel this same pain in the back of your brain, but you shake it off.
Adesso! Yeah, he heard
And
me.
he is right on you, though.
Oh, great. I got 2 hit points. This is going to be ugly.
Oh, fuck. Really?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
91. Miss.
Oh! Damn, Skippy!
I have 7, Adesso. I am triple as strong as you.
Yes.
Each.
Yes.
You're up.
We're going to go straight from behind. I'm going to use the jack blade on him and see if this has any effect. If not, I'm going to be soon grabbing wooden stakes and things like that. 17
17.
with a yes.
Cuts him deep.
Okay, let me see if I can do some damage. Shit, 2.
2.
Do I feel it like when I hit, does it cause a cut? Does it?
It does cause a cut.
Okay.
It definitely feels like it gained purchase when it hit him.
Okay, so you've done 12 on him, right, Tone? Or was that the chick?
Well, no, I did 12 on both of them.
Oh, shit. And then I did I did 2 and then some fire damage. Okay, just checking. Don't know how much that's going to wear off, though, soon. So we need to keep pouring on the fucking shit.
Adesso,
How close is he to me?
probably about 10 feet away.
All right, I'm just going to shoot him. I got nothing else to do. I don't really want to close within melee range.
Now,
with
if
him.
you roll a critical fail, you
It
may
might
hit
hit me.
each.
Unless I want
might.
to dodge.
Yes, you would have to dodge out of the way.
I don't think I'm going to do that. Let's just see. So I just want to shoot him. And I rolled a 55.
Another critical
Damn.
success. Holy shit.
Yeah, 55 under 60.
I don't think that could be max, though. Can it?
Yeah, you
Again?
can be max.
Shit.
I'm the handler here. I will make
Yeah.
the decision.
We'll handle it then.
Okay.
That's awesome. That's 3 12s in a row.
Well, yeah, but when you roll the percentage, it's kind of like anticlimactic. Oh, that's a 33. Oh, that's a 33! You know?
Make an observation check.
Right.
Both?
Observation check.
Both of you, sure.
Fail. Good lord.
I rolled 100.
Oh my god.
I shit you not, a 100.
The blood is just pounding in your ears. Vision getting narrow, probably from loss of blood. But there's a squishy noise coming from off your left flank, Adesso. As you hear more than see this screech coming from the floor. Dalca has 2 targets. 1, 2, 3 for each. 4, 5, 6 for Adesso.
Dodge if you can, Adesso.
Of
Adesso.
course. All right.
He's going to attack you.
I'm going to dodge.
We'll see if he hits first, right?
Right. I have a gold doubloon.
Oh, that's
So-
right. Use it soon.
Well, let's see what happens next.
Well, yeah, if he hits, use the doubloon because you want to be able to attack him. And
I
He
got 2 hit points
misses.
oh,
Oh, there we go.
Each.
all right.
This is going on too long. By now, the bed is actually
Excellent.
underway.
Okay. He's already done his move. Each is going to grapple him. Adesso's going to put the gun point blank to him and fucking either stab him with the fucking wood or blast him in the head.
Yeah.
Was that a hint that I'm too loud, Ryder?
No, I was scratching my
Okay.
ear.
You were like, okay. So
The cat's upset.
do I use my athletics roll to see if I can grapple with this Nosferatu?
You want to drop your jack blade?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to go ahead and make an unarmed attack against him, and then I will attempt to get free on my next turn.
Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to try to do is dropping the jack blade, which I hadn't. Yeah. Well, I guess I did. I used it. Sticking it in the ground. How's that? I'm going to wrap myself around him and try to just pin him to the ground, basically. But like holding his arms back so his chest is exposed, his head, his throat, whatever.
So you actually want to bring him to the ground then?
Well, if I can just,
I don't think you'd be able to bring him to the ground while you're both standing up. I think if he was
Okay.
on the ground, you could pin him to the ground.
Okay. Well,
Otherwise,
I'll
you're going to
do-
have to just hold on to him.
Okay, well, basically, I'll grapple him so his arms are. I'm sure he's stronger than me. He'll break free the next round, but I'm going to basically do it to where I'm grabbing him, and hopefully giving Adesso a better, a point blank, moving up to it, point blank, whatever. I'm not going to be behind him, so it's not going to go through him and go to me. But
Okay.
okay, so unarmed combat under 55, 35, almost a critical success.
Okay. So on my turn, I have to try to break free.
Yeah. But right now, and if you can't break free, then it's like, yeah, so, all right, I'm grabbing him. Adesso! Finish
Adesso.
him!
Finish him. Ah! Empty the mag into his head.
Walk up, point blank it.
And if that doesn't work, I'll sheath my weapon and stab him with that banister railing yeah, you know what I mean.
So you're going to shoot or stab?
I'm going to shoot him.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't do damage with this, then we know for sure we have to use the wood.
Right.
Point
Okay.
blank him, dude, right to the fucking
I rolled a
back.
60.
60.
Under 60?
Okay.
Does that work? Wait, was there any bonus? So it would be 60 under 80? Or just a 60?
You said you went point blank.
Yeah, it's point blank. If it's under 3 meters. is a plus 20%.
Awesome.
Okay, so
And
60
since he's not
under,
moving,
Yeah.
60 under 80.
okay,
So I hit him.
okay.
Ordinarily, that probably would have been a miss.
Damage 1d12.
Right. Is it actually causing damage?
I said, our writer
Roll your
said that
damage.
when I hit him, it looked like it chopped him
Yeah,
down.
it hit him, but is it actually causing damage? Can I make an observation
Find
check to
out.
see if it's...
Pull the trigger
You
on his
failed
head.
your
All right,
last
I'll pull the
observation.
trigger. I'll shoot him. I rolled a
You hit.
2.
2. Make an observation check.
I'll make an observation check.
Both of us?
You can both make it.
74.
23.
I'm clueless.
23 under 72.
You're clueless, Adesso, but you can see that every round so far that's been pumped in this guy has made very little damage. However, the jack blades seem to do very well against him.
Okay, it's the cold iron, the cold steel, or whatever. All right, next round.
Adesso,
Yes.
something bites on your leg.
What? Oh, shit.
Is it the baby?
Oh, man.
16, as you look down and see this purple-looking creature with formulating wings on its back and a trail of ichor leading from it to its mother's belly as it tore its way out of its mother's womb.
Damn, Skip.
Told you to shoot the baby.
I need you, first of all, to make a sanity check, both of you.
Okay, sanity check. Yeah, that's a good one.
Looks like gold doubloon. Ot 5.
Yeah.
Looks like gold doubloon is coming up, Tone.
Yep, 55 under 75, so I made the sanity check.
So you both take 1 point at this creature like you've never seen before that's moved out of its mother's womb, bites onto Adesso's leg for 4 points of damage and 2 points of con damage. Now,
Okay, we're going to have to file the doubloon here because I can't take that. This baby, this unborn, this fucking thing is going to kill me.
Okay, let me re-roll the let me
Or better
re-roll the
yet,
attack.
can I go back in time and say, oh, wait, there's a baby crawling toward me and I move out of the way?
No, because you missed the observation when it was originally coming out. It was
You
coming
heard
out
that.
last round,
Yeah.
but nobody heard it coming out.
Well, we heard it, we didn't see it, and then we forgot
Right.
about it.
Right.
Let me re-roll. 36 misses.
Ooh,
Good call on the gold doubloon.
gold doubloon used.
Dalca. What do I want to do here?
He's going to turn his head around and stare at me eye to eye.
I thought about it. He's going to attempt to break out with his strength just to show what a man he is.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
Your arms flail back as he just puffs out his chest and his arms. He pivots in place. And I need you to make that power check one more time.
Okay. Oh, we're like eye to eye. I made it 49 at under 50.
He looks at you amazed, completely blown away. You could see it on his face. Maybe he wants to mate with you.
My name is Lucinda.
Each.
Yes. Oh, well then, okay, now it's time to, I guess, strike back. Remember, I said I had stabbed the jack blade in the floor.
Yes.
Am I able to pick it up straight from there? And
Oh, yeah.
okay. Under 53. 52.
Give me some damage.
Oh
Jeez.
my god. 6. Oh my god. That was close.
This is slow and going.
And I can move now too, right?
Yeah, you can move around.
Okay. I will from there I'll move up. Well, let's see. So Dalca is right between the both of us, right?
Yes.
And then the baby is at your ankles, right, Tone?
Apparently.
Yep, between Adesso and the mother, her body is close to the balcony.
Okay. Well, he can appear. Fuck it. There's no real reason to move because he can appear anywhere, basically. So I'm just trying to figure out a way to keep him away from Adesso. So I'll actually step back a little bit. Not with my back to the burning bed, but step back with the blade and just like, come to me, Dalca. Put up more of a fight than your son did.
You're going to die.
Probably.
Man of yellow.
Down to 7 hit points.
Adesso.
I'm going to stab this fetus creature with the stairwell banister column thing.
Okay.
I have what is this, unarmed combat, or is this, what would this be?
Melee weapon.
Melee weapons, under 30. Since it's really not that mobile, or is it?
Just shoot it. And try it point
I'm
blank.
afraid it won't work.
Well, try it point blank on this thing. We'll see.
Yeah, all right, let's
Maybe.
shoot it first then. Let's try that.
And then move away, So it
yeah,
has to
I'll shoot
crawl
and
with
move
its
away.
Umbilicals.
I like H's advice better. Okay, so it's close to my leg. I'm going to move. I'm going to pivot, move, and shoot it. See how well that goes.
Point blank and then move.
And so my point blank shot is
The 80.
a 59.
No, it's right under your normal, too.
Yeah, so I didn't even need the extra bonus. So, with my D12 here, the damage is 4.
4. Okay.
A little lackluster, but okay.
It takes the round,
Ah, shit.
and much like its father, it's still trucking. It's still going. Just
Great.
absorbs this.
All right.
All right, so we need something a little more substantial.
It attempts to bite you again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he moved.
Oh,
It
yeah, I moved.
crawls at an unbelievable
Oh.
pace.
Well, there we
No,
go.
it's not just
man.
sitting there. I mean, it's actually starting to get up, starting to be a little bit more mobile, like a bipedal creature at this point. You see its wings start to come out off of its back a little, stretching a little as
Pick
it
it up and throw it on the bed.
covers the distance towards you in a remarkable speed. Almost like it starts off slow, then
Oh, great.
and again misses.
Thank God.
I think the power is running out of my dice.
Good.
Dalca grabs you each.
Oh, he moves up to me?
Yep, he's going to try to grab you. And misses. His hands flailing, but he's looking down at his offspring. Tell me what you do each.
I'm not even going to use the blade on it. I'm just going to step on its head like a snake. And I'm going to attack him with my jack blade. Under 53. 43.
You're talking about Dalca, right?
Dalca, yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm just taunting him about killing his children. Like each is in fucking...
I'm actually going to
right
do that
now.
because it's trying to kill me and it's doing a
Yeah,
damn
he's
fine
already-
job.
10 hit points off Dalca.
10.
Yes.
He's really starting to feel what's going on now. He's starting to know what time it is at this point. Adesso.
Right.
At this point, the room is heavily engulfed in flames, mind you.
Okay.
Dalca. He's almost dead. Use the stake on him, Adesso.
All right, let's do that then. I will grab
Baby
that
will
stake
die when he dies. I don't
and
know.
then
Idea.
try
I'm
to
just saying.
get in with it.
Who are you getting?
I'm going to get Dalco. All right.
Stab him with it,
Improvised
push him on the
weaponry
burning
under
bed.
30. Do I get a point blank bonus because I need it?
No. Not if
wow,
you're
that's
stabbing
really
somebody.
All right.
Not be good then.
Oh! 50. Never mind. I needed 50 under 30, so.
Man, you got excited for a miss. I can't wait to see
I
it.
saw a 0, and then I was hoping that it was under like a 0-1. Nope, wrong die.
The creature defies logic. Not only is it standing upright, but it looks like it's grown to about 4 feet now.
Okay, this is bad.
It attempts to bite you midsection, Adesso.
Oh, God.
Misses again.
Oh, thank God. It's because it's so new.
He's got them little fucking baby horse legs.
Yeah, should have
trying to-
stayed
Yeah.
on all fours. Should have stayed in your
Oh,
mama.
dude. We're
Yeah.
fucked. All right.
Dalca. Dalca has 2 targets.
You
1,
want
2,
me, Dalca?
3 for each. 4, 5, 6 for each.
I think, yeah.
No.
I think I'm 1 through 4.
Each. You're up.
All right.
He attempts to bite you again. 29. That's going to do it.
Okay. Currently, I have 7 hit points. Currently, did he bite anyone before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what did it do? 3.
Wait, it missed me. No, it would have done a. He didn't. He missed because I forced a doubloon. But when he did bite, there was a Constitution subtraction.
That's
as
fine.
well as hit points. So you're going to take 4 points of damage.
Okay, I can do that.
And 2 points of con damage.
Okay, I'm down to 3 now, so I'm still stronger than Adesso.
And you notice, as he bites you, that the pallor in his face begins to darken a little.
Oh, he's getting a little juice back, huh?
Yeah, he's getting a little stronger. We're going to end this guy quickly.
He moves towards the balcony, keeping both of you in his view.
Like backing up or running?
No, just backing towards it.
Okay.
Figure that as you two are in that area of the door, the bed's off to the side to his left now. The balcony is behind him. So he's got the burning bed off to his left, the two of you in front of him, his offspring right between him and Adesso, and the sky right behind him.
All right, he's not getting away.
Each.
No.
Yeah, we're going for the Jack Blade. We got to finish this boy off. Okay, under 53. 42, even better than last time.
Right on.
9.
He sees you coming and turns towards the balcony. His body almost becomes incorporeal as you strike him down and cleave him in 2.
Right on each.
The pieces fall to the ground, illuminated by this large canopy fire coming from the bed. Adesso.
I want to stab that little thing with my my wooden stake thing. I don't have anything else to do unless I can pivot away so that it can't get me. But it's getting
Gonna
bigger.
run.
Yeah.
You could always do a dodge. You could save your dodge, but no, it's your.
You could always get your ass out of Dodge, too.
Yeah, we got to make sure. So the baby didn't die when he did, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
And this place is starting to catch.
Yeah, and I'm at 3 hit points. You're at 2, but
Right.
there's not much we can do. We can't.
Better grab that SIM card.
Yeah.
I got half for each of us.
I'll each. Time to go. And we'll make our way to the bedroom door and get out.
Maybe you can grab the thing and throw it in the fire.
My luck, it'll bite my arm.
Well, I don't think we can get away from this thing. It already ran up to you before, remember?
Yeah, but it's getting real hot in there.
Well, do you want to die in the hallway or die in the bedroom? It's like, might as well die with the lights on. I don't know.
Yeah, good point.
I mean, I'm going to be in there with you, unless I jump out of the balcony and say, fuck.
Right. I guess I'll try to stab it again then, because there's really no... What? Is there any getting away from this? It would have to go by the bed in order to get to me to the doorway, correct? Just like we do.
Well, the bed's off to the left. It's a straight shot from the balcony to the door. And I imagine that everybody is in that area right there doing all this stuff. So nobody's got to go around the bed or anything. The bed is just...
All right, so in other words, if we don't make this, it's pretty much game over. I'm going to try to strike it with the stairwell banister. Let's see how we did.
Turn on the light.
I got to turn on my little light so I can see it. I got a 96. So apparently I decided I was going to pretend to be a helicopter and just spin it over my head.
Oh.
Yeah,
At this point, it has gotten to about 5 feet, and its facial features have begun to take on that similar to Dalca's.
Oh, boy.
It attempts to bite you again, Adesso. And misses again.
Oh, man, this is good. It's
I
got no
cannot
skill set
believe
yet.
how many times this thing has missed. This guy, it's stupid. He should not want this thing as his child.
He's
But
new.
that's
Each, kill it.
each.
Let's see. All right. So, noting that Dalca is down, at least for now, I'll turn around and see this devil bat demon baby from hell. I will run over, knowing that the cold steel of the jack blade will at least harm it, and leaping up and try to come down upon it with a stab.
Yeah. Yeah.
Under 53. 48. Uh-oh, that was a little too close for comfort. Yes. Okay. Was it 1d12? 10.
Again. Each. MVP. Describe for me how you killed Dalca's offspring.
Right on each. Took it out.
I had said I had done the leap, and as I leapt up, spinning the blade around so the blade is facing forward like a 3-foot long dagger, I land right at the base of its neck, stabbing the blade down into wherever its deviled heart is or might be, and pinning it to the ground so it's standing up until I release the blade and it crumples.
Shriveling at your feet, this black blood oozing from its corpse into the floorboards, illuminated a dark, dark red from the fire behind you. The roof of the bedroom begins to catch. At this point, the whole room is starting to become an inferno.
It's time to go.
Can we throw the corpses onto the bed, or is it?
Yep,
Can we assume that it's going to that the whole room's burning and leaving them there is fine?
Not quite yet. We still get a chance to get out.
Is there? But I mean, that's what I mean. Is there a threat that we need to just run, or do we have?
At this
one
point,
more
you
round?
probably should start making your way to the door. You could take.
You could do a D4 and
could
see how
throw-
many things we can do.
You could roll me a D6.
A D6, okay.
Yep. 1, 2, 3,
Three.
4, 5, 6. What do you got?
A 3.
3. You can put 2 of the bodies on the fire.
2.
Oh, there we go.
And then because there's 3 with the woman, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. What about Adesso? Can he do anything?
No, well, I'm thinking
That's
one each.
both of us. Okay. Well, we'll put the demon babies and the demon father in the center of the bed, so we know that it's going to be consumed, and we'll hope that the woman isn't going to be able to. Hopefully, she's still just a woman and not. The whole thing's going to burn down. Fuck it.
Okay.
Close the door and lock it.
As you throw the bodies onto the fire, you notice the fire takes on a blue flame.
Oh, boy. That's exciting.
The flame itself extends to the ceiling, and the whole house becomes engulfed in this bluish flame.
Yeah, it's time to go.
As you make your way down to the second floor, then down to the bottom floor, you come out in front of the estate, and you see your car, the SUV, Dalca's sports car, and you see another sedan boxing in your car.
Oh, boy.
Draw a beat on him, Adesso.
Damn right.
As you exit this burning house, you see 3 men get out of the car. Adesso, you recognize one of these men as O'Rourke, the individual that gave you that shard.
Oh, right.
From,
Back on lot 27.
yes, from the mountain in Glenwood Springs. There's another man sitting in the car next to a second man. 2 men have remained. O'Rourke walks up to you and says, "Gentlemen, where's the offspring?"
We put it to bed.
Do you have anything else from this mission?
What are you looking for?
Well, according to my man back in the car, and he indicates to an individual who gets out, and you see he's wearing blue jeans, sneakers, t-shirt, and a flannel. He's just wiry looking and thin, pimples on his cheeks. It kind of reminds you of that individual that you had to take care of in Vegas. Not the same guy, though. But he points at the back of the Camaro. O'Rourke looks back at the 2 of you and says, "Are you sure there's nothing that you want to tell me that you have from this mission?" You also notice each in Adesso that the one remaining individual that's in the car is Dr. Reeves, the medical examiner.
Right.
Do you have the offspring in that trunk?
We have one offspring in the trunk. You're going to have to be a little bit more precise because we also have one that we just recently put to bed upstairs.
What do you mean there's two? I'm talking about the one that just became fertile.
Well, you asked about offspring. We just dispatched one upstairs along with the bride, along with the father. And we have, I guess, the older brother is in the trunk, yes. And also in the back seat.
With the house burning, O'Rourke looks to two of his men and nods, and they run into the house.
Adesso says, don't do that. They're already taken care of. They are not necessary. They are dead as doornails. Do not do that.
Do not give my men orders. He looks at the third man and he points towards the trunk. And the man goes over and pops open the trunk. And of course he sees the wrapped up body.
You may want to check the back seat too, sir.
Looks in the back seat and sees head in the box. He looks back at O'Rourke and nods. He starts moving the box to their trunk. Picks up the tarpaulin. Moves that to the trunk. Closes the trunk. Looks in the back seat at Dr. Reeves. And you see him just punch the doctor right in the face. And then walks back over by O'Rourke. And they stand there. Everybody's standing in front of this house that's on fire. At this point, the fire's gone from the third floor down to the second floor. Made its way down to the first floor. About 10 minutes later, nobody has come out of the house. He looks at his one man and says, "We're done here." And they get in the car and start it up.
Top of the evening to you, O'Rourke.
I'll be in touch, Paulie. He makes a U-turn and goes back down the road that brought you here too. Eventually, in about 45 minutes, maybe an hour later, there's nothing but smoldering embers of what was once Dalca's estate. Off to the east, you can see just a sliver of a sunrise. It's a new day, agents, and we will finish what we're doing in the after action report.
Yeah. Ooh, that was close. I almost died again.
Yeah, you and me both, man.
What did he call her, though?
Well, he called her Beatrix. I know that.
No.
You didn't?
No.
He called her my love.
No. He said, "Liliana, witness me."
Liliana.
Oh, I didn't even hear that.
It's there.
No, I have that down. Beatrice, Liliana. I've got that. I don't know what it means
So
yet.
is there three of them?
Maybe she's three people.
This broad was with, what's his name? Michael Collins. She's with Dorin Dalca. She was with Kincaid. She's a who?
I'll
She
cut all
belongs
this
to
out,
the
but she
streets.
wasn't Beatrice, because Beatrice, you could see in the pictures of the Kincaid residence that this woman was Owen's wife through all those years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's highly unlikely that 7 months ago that this wasn't Beatrice. So
It's probably some kind of Mina thing going on, like in Dracula.
thank you for joining us once again on Roll the Hard 20 podcast. Remember, you can find us and subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora Radio, iHeart Radio, Amazon Podcasts, and Audible. And if you like what you're listening to, be sure to leave us that 5-star rating and review. Don't forget about our YouTube channel at Roll the Hard 20. So if you're into watching and you want to help support the show, then head on over and hit that subscribe button. It really does help the show out. We can also be found in the wild on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, so don't forget to look for us there and check us out. You can also contact the show directly at rollthehard20podcast@gmail.com or head on over to the website at rollthehard20podcast.com, where you can download the current show directly, pick and choose past shows from our archives, or view our galleries. We've got a lot of stuff posted over there, so check us out. And finally, join us on our Patreon at patreon.com/rollthehard20podcast, where you can become a hard slinger and pick up swag. So until next time, keep your dice warm and your glass topped off as you roll those hard 20s.